What are you doing?
Researching.
He's researching. What are you researching?
You'll find out.
He's trying to book reservations for dinner. So I'm not taking that big camera. I'm taking this little camera today because I'm off into Athens on my own for a bit of a solo journey to the Acropolis. It's always been a bucket list item of mine to go and visit the Acropolis. Now I have booked this through a company whose name I have completely forgot, but I'll put the link down there. Now I booked an all-day ticket, so essentially go in whenever you want and leave whenever you want. And I got an email 2 days ago to say you have to go to this booking office and they will give you a time. And the reason for that is because they've changed and they're limiting the number of people who can go into the Acropolis every single day. And they sent lots of apologies and things like that. But I also didn't want to go the first thing in the morning. So it's actually now 10:20. So my plan is to get from the ship. We're in Piraeus, which is like the next town along, and then get the metro all the way into Athens. So let's pack up our stuff and take this journey, and I'll tell you at the other side how long it takes door to door, because all aboard is at 5:30, and because I'm not going on a planned excursion, i.e. via Royal Caribbean, the ship will not wait for me if I am late. So I need to make sure I know exactly how long it's going to take, and then I have to factor that into my plans, because we'll do the Acropolis and then have a look around Athens and see what the city has for us today. And if I want to come back, because we always say the great thing about a cruise, it's like a taster menu of cities and places you may not think to go to. And then if you want to come back and spend more time there, you always can. It's like Santorini yesterday. Absolutely beautiful place. I've always wanted to go there. I've seen some of the most stunning hotels. I can tell you now, I wouldn't go there. And the reason I wouldn't go there is simply because it is too busy with too many tourists all the time. It's just so manic that it doesn't, that sort of serene, beautiful Greek Mamma Mia kind of fantasy that you expect to have, you don't get when you've got 10,000 people coming in every single day from multiple cruise ships. And for me, that is a problem, because if you're spending Santorini money, because trust me, it's not cheap there, you're going to want to be able to get the holiday that you expect. And that I know, after having my taster of Santorini, that it is not a place that I would go to on a sole vacation. To go there for the day, fantastic, loved it. To go there for a week and have to deal with all of that, not a chance, mate. Anyway, we're not in Santorini, that was yesterday. We're in Athens, so let's get going. Are you coming, Glen? Do you want to come?
I'll come along in spirit.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
I've decided to walk to the metro. I was going to get a taxi, but I think if I walk, it's got plenty of time. Hello.
Want a selfie with me?
No, thank you. Did you hear that? To be fair, it was quite cute. But I'm a married man. I'm on my best behaviour. The other ships that are in port today is the Costa something or other, somewhere over there. Obviously Odyssey of the Seas, and I think I saw an MSC ship as well, and some ferries. Anyway, so apparently, according to Apple Maps, the walk to the metro from the port takes around 40 minutes. So, and then it's another 45. I think I mentioned that already. Honestly, between recording stuff for this vlog series, genuinely forget everything I say between shots. I'm gonna say I used to like raving in my 20s and it killed my short-term memory.
So let us dance this night away.
So I've been walking now for 45 minutes and the station is just over there. So it does take 45 minutes from the port. I think I probably took a couple of wrong turns, which is not unlike me. But yeah, now we've got to find a train to take us into central Athens. So yeah, not too bad. It's a nice walk. Very authentic. So I just got off the tram, the train rather, and I thought I was going to miss the stop because I was daydreaming, and then when I looked up I was like, oh my god, this is my connection, but then I couldn't find the connection in the station, so got the map out and realised it was only 10 minutes walk. So rather than try and connect, decided to walk there, and boy is it busy. One of the things that I have noticed is that obviously every city has homeless people, but here they are so aggressive, and the kids are aggressive as well, which I think is, I mean, it's sad. It's very sad. But yeah, I've just come out and walked in a random direction. I don't even know where I'm going. So I have had it with this. This is a wireless microphone thing that I use occasionally, and I don't use it that much because it's really unreliable, seriously unreliable. And I thought, do you know what, I'm going to use it today because I'm shooting on the GoPro, and it's convenient, it's small, I don't have to carry a lot of stuff around because the other mic that we use is quite big. It had 90% battery and it has just died on me. And I haven't made it to the Acropolis, so I was like, sod it. I found this place. This was €5.90 for 500ml bottle of wine. So I'm going to sit here and drink this wine before going to the Acropolis, and just chill and people watch. But yeah, I can't believe how cheap this is. This is the last bit of wine out of that bottle. I've been drinking really quickly. It's like 25 past 12, so I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to get on. I've been accosted by 4 homeless people so far, just sitting here, looking at my phone, reading the news, checking up with posting on Instagram. By the way, if you're not subscribed to our Instagram, just search for Ant and Glen, at Ant and Glen, and also on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it these days. I do try and post there quite a bit and interact with other cruise and travel enthusiasts. So yeah, get on the socials, or as I call it, doom scrolling. But this wine, it is the semi-dry wine, so it is a medium wine, but it is it's going down very nice. It's not as crisp as I think I should have gone for, like a drier wine in weather like this, but still does the job. This place serves a lot of food as well, and it's really centrally located. Lots of hustle and bustle going around. Very nice. There's history and there's history. I might have to come back to that. A climb and a half. I just went up this like steep bit and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this. So I have bought a ticket, but I have to go to the booth to find out what time I can get in. That wasn't the original plan, as I mentioned earlier in the video, but the way I'm feeling right now is I don't think this is going to happen. It's 1 o'clock. I've got 4.5 hours before I have to be back at the ship, but I just have a bad feeling about this. So that went badly. Basically what happened was, by the time I got to the front of the queue, I got told that I'd have to wait about an hour and a half, which would mean I would literally have about half an hour, including getting up the slopes, to do the Acropolis, and then I'd have to leave to get back to the ship because, as I've said earlier, this isn't a planned Royal Caribbean excursion. The ship will not wait. All the board is at 5:30. So now I've called Glen and I've said, he goes, well, what's Athens like? And I'm like, oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bit of a shithole, but the thing is, it's something about it that I'm really loving right now. And so I've decided, we were looking at a Virgin cruise next year and they leave from Athens. So we're actually going to, I need to cross this road. Oh, the crossing's there. So the plan is, I can get this, the plan is we're going to come and stay here for like 3 or 4 days and do all of these things. So yeah, get subscribed. I'm really gutted. But right now I'm going to find myself a bar and have some wine. And I've said to Glen, I'm feeling a drinking day. So, a bit of an ode to the cruise monkeys. So, all right lads, feeling a bit of a drinking day when I get back to the ship. So, yeah. Oh, I need to cross this street. I'm going to find myself a bar. I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm in a lift going to what I think is a roof garden or someone's apartment. So I found this beautiful rooftop bar. It's a really happening place. I ordered myself a bottle of white wine. I got the wages to choose, which was 29 euros. And I have the most amazing view of the Acropolis right now. I don't think this is going to come up very well on camera, but that is pretty special. So it's now 1:45, so I've got about an hour before I really need to head off. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the view and enjoy the wine. I am a little bit disappointed that I couldn't go to the Acropolis after all of that. But the waitress has suggested this wine. It's dry, it's very nice. It's white with some popcorn as well. So yeah, it's quite busy here actually. That bottle was 29 euros, which I think I've already said. And yeah, it's very nice. Like the atmosphere is really electric. I would definitely come here again. The city itself, yeah, it's a little bit run down, but all ancient cities are. So you can't really judge it by that. But I have to say that I am very much looking forward to coming here again now that I know I'm going to, I got on the phone to Glen. I was like, listen, start researching those Virgin cruises right now, please, because I'm determined that's what we're going to do. But to be so close and not be able to get there, and it's been a bucket list item of mine for as long as I can remember, is quite disappointing. But looking at it from here, I mean, I've got the most amazing view. It's absolutely stunning. Really, really amazing. I've just got back to, I've forgotten where it's called, Piraeus? Oh my God, what is wrong with me? But I thought, I've got a couple of hours, so I thought I'd stop off for some traditional Greek food. And you wait to see what I've ordered. It looks so good on the menu. At least it is good on the menu. The waitress said it's good. You know. I need to sober up before I get back to the ship because Glen's going to be angry. This is the pilok. I can't say the word. But it's basically kebab and yogurt and like a spicy oriental sauce. Oh my God. That is amazing. Oh, that's stunning. This is the cheese pie. It's hot. Oh yeah, that is outstanding. Oh my God, that is so good. I need more. I wish Glen was here because he would love this. It's like cheese wrapped in phyllo with sesame seeds and fried, and it is just heaven. Doesn't quite make up for missing the Acropolis, but close second. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I don't know if you can hear me because it's a bit breezy. I'm really hoping I can block out the sound of the wind. But that food was so good. That cheese pie was outstanding. That's Porto Grill in Piraeus. If you're on a cruise and you're docking here, you have got to try it. It is so good. It is filled with feta cheese. Amazing, amazing. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got an hour and a half to get back to the ship, so I could get a taxi, but since I just spent all that money on food and gave them quite a healthy tip, I've decided I'm gonna walk it. So I'll see you back on the ship later where I have to have more food because I think dinner, I don't know what Glen's decided for dinner, but obviously probably the buffet. We'll see. I think we were trying to get into Solarium Bistro this morning, but it didn't seem like it was going to happen because they were quite busy. They were going to try and get us in, but I don't know how that panned out. So we'll see. So I'm going to walk back in the sun, drink lots of water because clearly I need it. And I'll see you in the next scene. Yeah, in the next scene. See you then. I'm shooting this on my phone, so I don't know what the quality is like, but I am back on the ship and I did get some duty-free, basically Toblerone, lots of Toblerone, and yeah, it's hot. I am still a little bit drunk. The food was amazing, day was really good, but the day isn't over. So let's see what Glen has in store for us. I do need some more food. I've drunk about 3 litres of water, so I'm not too drunk. I'm just merry, should we say. Oh, I could totally have a nap though right now. I don't know how these young'uns do it. I don't know how they do it. Hey, so once again I'm filming the end of yesterday's video in the morning, just before I shoot the beginning of today's video. Basically, yesterday we went to Solarium Bistro. We had an amazing meal. I mean, Solarium Bistro, it's a bit strange because on some ships it's a premium option, so you would pay for your mains or entrees, but all the appetizers and everything is out on like a buffet situation. But yesterday there was no premium option. It was just reservation required and get in, and it was all very much take what you need. There wasn't a huge choice. It was chicken, salmon, lamb, but what they did have was very, very nice, very, very tasty, and yeah, I'd highly recommend it. For some reason, it is hard to get a reservation, but when you're in there, even though it's supposed to be full, there's like, it's not at capacity. So I'm just going to put this out there to people who make reservations on the app for these complimentary dining options. If you don't intend to go, please cancel it on the app. It only takes a second because it opens it up to other people. We were very fortunate in that there was someone who cancelled, so we were able to eat, and we eat early, so we were in there about 6 o'clock. However, I did go out to the loo, and as I was coming back in, there were people who were being turned away, them saying, sorry, we're fully booked, but you go in there and there's dozens of tables empty. So, you know, it's just something to be mindful of. And then afterwards, we got back to the room and just watched a movie. Watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding, which I thought was kind of apt for where we were.
Enjoying the movie, Glen?
No.
And I had an early night, and for the first time, I got 9 hours sleep, so my body must have needed it. So no big parties for me last night. I think I drank enough wine during the day, and I think I got a little bit of sunstroke because I didn't wear any sun cream. I know that's on me. But I had like a huge pounding headache before the end of the night, even though I drank about 3 litres of water. So yeah, that's on me, but it was a really lovely day. I would highly recommend going to Athens. It has got some it's got some pockets of just gems, you know, and obviously all the historical sites on top of that as well. And the people there seem to be very friendly from what I've seen. Yeah, great place. I'm really looking forward to going back. I'm going back to the Acropolis and actually doing it this time. I'm still very disappointed I didn't get to cross that off my bucket list, but next time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this Athens vlog from me, Ant. Glen is over there. I'm hoping booking our Virgin cruise so we can come back to Athens next year. But we will be back with another video next time where we arrive in another Greek island. Where will it be? Well, you'll have to be subscribed to find out. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Take care now. Stay safe.